Back here on the MLB pregame show. First pitch just a few moments away as Dan Plesac and I get you ready for baseball under the lights with the Topps Player Spotlight. Billy Thornton. Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Seattle Mariners. Billy Thornton makes his big league debut right after this. Billy Thornton will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Josh Harrison has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just missed above the zone. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Ran one in tight that time, as all he can do is foul this one away. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Aquino is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Segura fields it cleanly, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton. First pitch on its way to Upton.
No ball, 1 strike.
Trout. The runner at first with two gone. Hit to first. And Upton's aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Ready now for L.A., Zach Cozart. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
And now we got two.
And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. Two down, runners at first and second. Strike two as the fastball is let go.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Ripped down the first base line. Pops this one up. Broxton moving to his left, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jack Paquette.
No outs yet, no outs.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Thornton is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting seventh, the right fielder,
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 281 the average entering play. 9 homers and 29 driven in. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike two. Calhoun swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 5'10" tall. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectation.
batting eighth, the designated
Standing in now, Hank Mathieson. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
We got two down.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. In now, Patrick Meza, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Meza.
First offering on its way. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that.
Now batting, second baseman, Donald Yeager.
At the plate now, Donald Yeager, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Plays it 1 here.
And it's fouled away. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ball game. Lifted down the line in left. Haniger in pursuit, and no one will track it down. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he got him.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Here comes the first pitch. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, you know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Grounder down the line at third. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Popped him up. Thornton in foul ground. 1 out. In now for the Angels, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, here we go now.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Stepping in now, Zach Cozart. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
2 down now, 2 down.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Jack Paquette.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Outs here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So now to the plate, Cole Calhoun, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Hey, we got one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Here's the 0-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Get him yourself right here.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Hey, come on now, come on.
To the plate now, Hank Mathieson. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
There, you battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Patrick Meza is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Hey, now we've got 2.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Still 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Donald Yeager. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. Ready once again, Andrelton Simmons, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Hey, one away, one away.
Has a look, now the pitch. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Gone! A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout, number 14 on the season, as the Angels have come back to tie things at 2.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton the next to hit, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's quickly 0-2.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts.
The third baseman, number 7, Zach Kozar.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
Into the box now, Zach Kozart, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Jack Paquette. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Paquette.
First delivery to him on the way.
Plays at 1 here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Thornton is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Here we got 1.
Standing in now, Cole Calhoun. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Hank Matheson.
At the plate now, Hank Matheson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kane is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Nick Vincent has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50. Yes.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Seattle came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Nick Vincent claims the win out of the pen, his first. Edwin Diaz hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.